shadows closing in, another moonrise, purple light within. I'm a war prize and you're the king, so will the worst of them fall to your ring? Is it 'cause you feel the same? Is it 'cause you feel the same with me? On the other side of the world, where no one can see. Armies collide, every victory paints the night sky purple and gold, the banners unfurl. You are the war king, ruler of the world. What do they whisper in the halls of fate? Your name etched in stone, sealed by the gate. Every step you take, kingdoms quake. The war king rises, let the heavens shake. Then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign. Trumpets and drums crescendo, adding intensity to each repeated line. Is it 'cause you feel the same? When the stars fade out, will they chant your name? A sudden pause, then an explosion of trumpets and heavy drums. You are the war king, ruling the flame, casting the shadows, calling my name. Through fire and fear, you stake your claim, a crown forged in battle, forever to reign. Forever to reign. Trumpets and drums crescendo, adding intensity to each repeated line. The war king stands, his kingdom unbound. Through endless ages, his voice resounds. Shadows closing in, another moon.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the stream, our 13th day on our journey. Today is Friday and our 13th, so it's not the 13th of the month, but it's our 13th stream on a Friday for people that are superstitious. Well, it is what it is. Okay, let's start by our usual recap from our 12th day that was played on Wednesday, and I'll address other situations. So, we had a very, very disastrous 12th day of our journey, losing one game, actually losing two games as black and one game as whites. We played really bad, and then we end up winning against one of our viewers, which seems to be recurrent. And this disastrous 12 day has nothing to do with the fact that I didn't stream yesterday. I didn't play yesterday. So I think I owe our viewers an apology for that, but there was some real world issues that came up, um, and we were unable to stream. One of the issues was expected. I had some stuff to take care of. The other one, unfortunately, wasn't expected, but which led to kind of a delay of our stream, and then we didn't have time to come up and do so and do the usual 3 daily games. Um, so it has nothing to do with that. Even though the last two streams were really frustrating in terms of results, but and I've talked about the last stream how I thought about quitting and everything, but this what happened on the last session has nothing to do with that. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not in the best shape right now. I feel it to be doing this, but I will keep going forward. At least if this doesn't serve any other purpose, at least I hope that is one purpose that can be achieved, which is to try to demonstrate real life that whatever it's thrown at you in negativity in life, you should not quit and go forward. Doesn't matter how painful it is, doesn't matter how much hurt you get, doesn't matter how bad you feel. If you're doing something that is right and you are committed to it, you should go always forward. If one quits, it's a definite defeat, and that's not how we want to do. So let's look at our rating, which is in a very low place. Our puzzles going beat up. Um, I'm not counting, to be honest, on having a great day today. I don't feel that I'm comfortable, but this is maybe a painful process that I have to go through. And as the old saying goes, no pain, no gain. So we haven't really reviewed the last streams games. Yesterday was a completely zero day for chess studies, and I was not in shape today. I'm not in shape. Maybe during the weekend I can be able to regain some composture here and do something, but this is a process and we need to go. It reminds me a bit of what I went through law school, that the most I study, the least I perform. And when I just thought about things and feel comfortable and relaxed, I could achieve great results, and that's what I did. Anyway, over with the chat again. Apologize for not streaming yesterday, and let's go play our usual three games of the day and see what the chess gods got in store for us. I predict it's going to be an awful day again, but who knows? Sometimes surprises happen. They usually 15-10 game. So let's start and get our butts completely kicked again, so we learn something and we can reflect on it. Let's start our first game and see what's going to happen. We're going to be playing with blacks, and let's see. Okay, we are. I'm going to really, really try to play solid. This is the Caro-Kann variation. I believe it's called the classic variation. We had something thrown at us like this before. I think this bishop belongs here and ready to castle. Keep the tension there. Let's castle. I believe this is the variation, if I can remember out of my studies. I think he's trying to move his knight over there. This knight needs to come over here. In order to protect this pawn. And basically that's what we're going to do now. I don't know whether or not I'm doing good. But he's starting with his kind of attack. We retreat the bishop. I'm expecting that he plays g4, and this will come with a tempo at his queen. Followed by h6. We still have this threat. So if we get his knight, his queen gonna come here and give us a checkmate. But we feel we can protect this by just threatening his queen, and that's protect everything. And now his knight is under attack. And I believe we are going to be able to win a piece. If his knight moves, I'll get it anyway. I think this was a nice defense. And I believe we win a piece here. Because if the queen moves here, I'll take it. Bishop takes. Threatening our queen, but I'll shut down the bishop with f3. And I can even maneuver my queen somewhere over here to give a check there. This last play surely made our opponent think. His only move with the knight, it's either here. Okay. Now we gotta think about this. We gotta think about this. If we take, he takes, I threaten his bishop. Well, it's okay. Threaten his bishop. I'm threatening that bishop there, because if his bishop takes, I take with the knight. All right, he moves. Let's go ahead with our plan to reroute knight. We're one piece ahead, so since we are one piece ahead, I don't know what purpose that move achieves. If we are one piece ahead, we should exchange. Let's bring our rook. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. He's going to bring his bishop there, but we can cut it out with that. Yeah. Definitely he's going a little bit overextended, I feel. So we should be trading pieces right now. Let's protect. Oh, he's okay. Okay, he's making a double threat. If we get this, should we be more concrete on the attack? We cannot protect everything, that's for sure. No, let's play a bit safer. Move the king. He's going to play here. That's what was expected. Let's cut him off some way. Again, we want to trade pieces, right? His pawn is under attack also. $7.54, $8.37. We're kind of even in time. All right, that achieves nothing. Let's try to exchange pieces. Once again. If we take he takes, we take, we check. I think we'll have a monster attack here. Let's take. We sacrifice the actually we lost a great opportunity of checkmating. We could have checked. King forced to move, check. So if he doesn't take, now we kind of lost that opportunity. Well, same thing applies here. We still want pieces. We lost an opportunity of a checkmate there. We lost an opportunity of a checkmate there. I'm losing too much time. We want to exchange pieces. That's the plan, right? We want to exchange pieces. That's the plan. I'm going to double up the rooks. Time to get our horsey in the game. Maybe create some escape route from our pawn also. Double up our rooks. We're gonna start moving our knight or maneuvering our knight. This king gotta move. This king got to move back. I think that's the only square. Maybe this square here. If he does any other move, I think this is the best move he can do. Move his king here. But we'll have a nasty check there. So if he moves here, we have a check here. We have 5 minutes against 3 minutes. I think he can only move here and we check. If he moves here, we're still going to infiltrate with the queen. In order to get this pawn. We need to watch out for back ranks though. Our opponent is really thinking. He's now down in 2 minutes. I think he saw what is coming. Either his king moves there, or here, or here. But anywhere he goes, we still infiltrate. So either he does some other move and he did some other move, so check. Now his only move with the king is there, and there will be instant checkmate no matter where he moves. He moves here. I'll be playing for checkmate anyway. All right. Check. His only move is here, and that's a checkmate over here. He cannot go there, cannot go there, cannot come here, only move there, and we move here with a checkmate. I think it was a well played game. And we checkmate him. Let's thank him for the game. Well, I guess we played a good game. I guess we played a good game. It should be good to analyze it, but I feel that this was a nicely played game. I was able to convert, which is absolutely surprising to me. It was absolutely surprising to me. I actually don't know what is this. It's the the amount of plays that it does. I actually don't know. Okay, 10 great moves, 7 best moves, 8 excellent moves. I think these 2 great moves were mine. I don't know. Um, but I think we played quite solid and we were able to convert. Again, Spaceman Bryce, thank you a lot for the game. Um, Actually, it would be a nice game to review, but maybe off stream because we tend to review games that we lose. This was definitely a nice conversion. Okay, and we still had 5 minutes on the clock, which was kind of nice, even though our opponent took a lot, but we were calculating a bit ahead, maybe wrong calculation. I don't know what you guys feel. Anyway, we have 6 viewers now viewing the channel. Thanks a lot for being here. I really appreciate it. And we are going to go pretty soon to the next game. I just need a little bit of water, so I'll be right back if you don't mind. I'll be right back with another game. I'm going to leave the screen as it is, even though I'm going to the be right back screen, and we'll come up from here. I need about 2 minutes, not even that. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Not even that long, huh? Okay, so let's go to the next game. I kind of feel proud of this game. I need to analyze it then later. All right, so we won this game. Let's go for another one. I believe, yeah, we are playing whites now. There we go. Kind of a copycat. check. And this is the purpose of that check. Now we attack his queen. I'm happy to trade. He left that pawn hanging. I can just fork his pieces. And he's not able to now save his knight. So if he attacks it with this pawn, I just take it. If he tries to protect it, it's just a little mess. Yeah, I think he was really overextended. I don't like my queen in here though. I think we're a bit overexposed. Okay. We wrap a piece. Can we cannot castle that way? But we certainly can now make some thread. This pawn is going to fall. This pawn is going to fall. Let's get that weak pawn. Next, we'll attack his queen. And we need to castle. Actually, we have a better trick in mind. Actually, we have a better trick in mind, don't we? Okay, we exchange bishops, no problem. Okay. Let's lock that one there. I'm expecting him to move his white bishop there, but will come with no effort because I will check. Oh, I've made it. I've made a wrong calculation on it. Okay. So just doing that now. I think we can temporarily just move here with the idea is to exchange the queen next while protecting our pawn. Let's try to exchange bishops. I'm expecting him to move his knight there. And then we need to castle urgently. Urgently, we need to castle. We, if he moves here, we keep on chasing his his bishop. Let's exchange pieces, double his pawns. The check is coming next, I believe. I need to get that horse out of there. No, first of all, I need to castle urgently. Okay, that's a thing. But I will check gladly. He takes, I take. Then his queen is not able to do much. So that's going to be a piece exchange for us also. He's trying to double up. Let's do it with check. Yeah, let's try to exchange queens. Queens exchanged. Okay. That's kind of fine for us. Let's try. Does this? He will go with the rook here. Let's first of all create an escape route to our king. We have 10 minutes 40. We could have protected this pawn, but I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I just want to get out of any bank rankers. Okay, that's a check. Let's protect that pawn. And maybe we have a good escape route here. Maybe we have a good escape route here. I think his only move right now would be to put his rook here. we should address this pawn as soon as possible. Because this pawn, wait a minute, this pawn is going to try to promote, so we need to block it right away. We have 10 minutes, he's got 5 minutes 36. Yeah, I think that was the good play for him, but I feel he's a bit stuck. So let's try to avoid some shenanigans here and bring our knight to the game. I feel that pawn could have fallen too. But we come here, we check, we go here to take this pawn, and we should be kind of safe now that he's babysitting this pawn. I'm just going to try to maneuver my knight in order to escape with my king, and then I will go here, go here, go here, and threaten checkmate. I think that's the only good play right now. So I maneuver my knight. His pawn is kind of dead. That's, I think, 1, 2, 3 plays, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I maneuver my knight. We'll see how it goes. But right now I need to bring my knight to protect this one. So I'll move here. Move there and move there. 3 plays. I think it works. For 1, 2. Two minutes 32. We have 9 minutes 37. Hi, TJAT. BJJAT. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, I think this is our move. We take. This kind of equalizes, if I'm not wrong. So if I go here, he comes here, I take, he needs to take. Yeah, I think this is the best move. He's going to come here, I go here, he's going to take, come here, I take, and I take, and I still one piece ahead. Okay. Okay, let's do something also a bit funny. Let's try to get his knight, lure him to get that one. Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking it's going to happen. So I take. I take with the tempo. And I win by resignation. Okay, 3 great moves, 11 best, 9 excellent. Um, that would be a nice game to analyze. I think I played the part in the end. I think I played well. The part in the end, I think I played it well. I played it safe. So he was under attack. His check was coming. Um, he would need to move somewhere, and then my horse would be there to. Actually, I would put my rook here, just cutting his moves, and then I would maneuver my knight. And well, it's 4 against 3, and I have a rook, and my pawns are kind of protecting each other. It would be hard for him to infiltrate. And I was a piece up. So yeah, I think it was an okay game, maybe not so steady. Um, Hi, Taz GD, welcome. So wilted. What do you mean wilted? I don't know the word. Sorry, my English is not. Even though I'm proficient with it, English is not my. There is some words I don't know the meaning. What means wilted? Wilted. Wilted. I haven't seen that word before. I'm Portuguese born, so and I've been speaking. Yeah, but I never saw this word before. Can you please explain what it means? I don't have my mobile phone here, so I can look it up. But you mean back and forth? Can you please specify? Really, no. It doesn't matter if it is a if it is a criticism or something. I don't really mind, but I don't really know the meaning of the word. That's why I'm curious. What does it mean, wilted? Okay, let me go check. Oh, you say that it was not interesting? That's what you mean? Heartbreak and loss. It's commonly used to represent the end of a romantic relationship and general feelings or heartbreak. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if you didn't like it. It's not. This is not. I'm not a professional chess player that beats everyone, and maybe the games are a little bit boring. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. No problems. Yeah. Thank you for your comment anyway. Okay, let's play our third and final game of the stream. Again, we play with whites. Now with a high rated player. Let's go. Yeah, but it's fine if people, yeah, if you find it boring, yeah, man, it's fine. I understand. You probably like more exciting games and stuff, and it's completely fine. There is other channels that offer that, no problem whatsoever. We glad that you were here. You didn't like it, you go. That's fine. As Filipinos would say, wala problema. Okay, we have kind of the same thing is before. Now with a big difference then. Now that was a big difference. We just keep normal development on the London. Yeah, we just keep developing normally on the London. If he encounters his bishop, he's planning to move knight there. So I think it's time to maybe make a surprise move here and attack his bishop. How do I punish this? Yeah, let's attack his bishop. Only move here. I will castle kingside. All right, all right. Okay, no problem. Let's see how this works. threatening his knight. I feel I should be doing some more concrete moves here. Okay, he calculated that, so I'll take that bishop. He takes my queen, we trade kind of everything. But I have a white bishop against a and I feel that our pawn structure is a bit like, oh, concrete, okay. So what is he threatening? What is he threatening? To come here and check us. That's what he's threatening. That's what he's threatening. Interesting. So he's threatening to come here with a check. But actually we could do something also funny. If we go here, he comes here to protect. Okay, I feel that our structure is better. So let me castle. I will leave with a check here. I'll take with the white bishop, which is kind of a weak bishop since his pawns are going to be all in white squares. So somehow I lose kind of, and then I'll try to exchange queens. I think I'm a bit better. or actually takes, I take with the queen and I move my rook. And everything seems to be kind of protected. Okay, I don't see what that kind of does. But one thing is for sure, I've got a nice play here, which is check. And get his pawn. And protect whatever shenanigans were going here. $11:34, 10:20, so we are kind of 1 minute ahead. But no matter what, this is our next play. Okay, here we go. He forgot that en passant applies. Next, I'll move my rook. I will get his knight. His pawn cannot take because he's pinned. No. See how it goes. All right, all right. So it seems that our opponent it's somehow doing things a little bit strange, or not. Maybe this is a terrible trap. Okay, let's check him. Let's check him. And I think we have a checkmate. I think we have a little checkmate going on. Only move here. And we check again. We check again. If he moves there, we check him. If he moves here, okay. We check him again, and we. But, oh, wait a minute. I can't do that. We check him again. How can we convert this? I think he needs to protect his rook. Either he's going to come here and I'll check again. This looks like a mating net, but I cannot convert it. If he protects with his rook, I'll give him a check. And I'll get his rook, the other rook. Yes, that's what he does. So again, I check him. Complicated. If he goes here, I check. He comes here. Oh, wait a minute. That's even more interesting. a check. Let's attack his rook. Oh, this was not well converted at all. Oh, it is. It is well converted. I'll get the rook for the bishop. Because if he moves here, I move here threatening checkmate. So he must take, and I take his rook. I gain a rook. 957, 616. Yeah, I have plenty of time. Okay, he found it. He needs to take, otherwise he's checkmate. Next one. Okay, that was well played. Let's eliminate his rook from there. We get 10 to 5. What is he doing? Check. Oh, I lost the rook. Dang. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. That was not funny. Oh, that was not funny. That was not funny at all. Let's attack his knight. Yeah, I blundered the rook there. If I move here, it takes with tempo. So that's not an option. How can we threaten two things at the same time right now? We can't. I was going almost going to blunder the queen there. Dang. Okay, let's move it here. move it here. We're going to be checkmated with so much superiority on the board. That's something that is going here for a check, and I go with my queen. If he wants to reroute somewhere else, here with the check, I go with my queen. If he somehow goes like this, I can give a check and get rid of his knight. But we got 9 minutes against 4 minutes. So and actually here, if he does another kind of move, I can fork. He's thinking about coming here. Let's advance pawns. I'm forcing the knight to move, cannot move here, cannot move here. Only option is to move there or to move here. And this knight is lost. This knight is trapped because if he moves here, I'll check. And we go again in the same shenanigans. I'll check his king goes there. So let's try something else now. I threaten his knight, he can move here. But kind of the same result applies. Well, I have still the problem of his queen being there. But at least now I have two threats. So when I go here, so his knight moves here, I check. He protects. I check. Okay. Okay, that's an option. That's an option. Oh, okay, that's an option. But let's keep the threads on. He needs to move it here. He's going to move it here, and I'll move it there. I need to get his queen off the board. And start marching my queen, my king. So 8 minutes against 20 seconds, probably is going to lose on time. Pressure is on his side. Okay. So okay, he's threatening here with a checkmate. He's threatening here with a checkmate. Nope. Okay, let's do this, which serves exactly the same purpose. Okay, this serves exactly the same purpose. He's getting complicated on me, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's calculate. I threaten here. He takes here with a check. I can always move. He's threatening here with a check. Let's protect our king. Okay. That's a check. That's a check. That gets his knight off. That will come here. Expected. But we check and we get something out of there. We don't know. We just move here now. Pin is queen. He's got to move. Okay. Okay. Again, he goes from the same strategy here. But actually, let's try to do something here. If I check, his king gonna go here. Okay, let's do this. Check. Check. Is check. Is horse falls. It's a check. When we're going to queen. We're also going to queen this pawn. We have 5 minutes on the board. It's a check. Let's get that one out off the board. Let's get that one off the board. Let's get that one off the board. It's fine. Okay, get this one off the board. Another queen. And we don't want to stalemate him, so we need to be careful with that. He's got only these he can move. He can move here, he can move here. And he abandons the game. Okay. Another win. Another win. I think one missed win. Okay. So, our 3 games are done for the day. Let's check what we have here. We have today 3 wins. 2 wins as white, 1 win has black. It seems that the best game we played according to the accuracy, it was the second game we played with white at 87.4. Oh no, actually the first one, 88. We don't know this one, but I don't feel this one was that strong. So for the people that are on stream and have the patience to watch it, which game do you want me to review? The first one, the second one, or the third one? So I mean this one, or this one. Which game do you suggest that we review? Gonna wait a little bit. Okay, nothing. It seems nothing. All right. So I feel this last game, because it was a kind of an end game, it was much better, but I think we played really well also as whites. 88%. I feel the first game is very interesting, but I think it was kind of a nice win conversion. Let's see the last game we played as white and analyze it. Okay, let's review this last game. Maybe there is more of a lesson here to learn, because even though we had a big advantage on the end, I feel that we could have converted earlier. So we had two great moves, 25 best moves, two mistakes. No, I'm sorry, two great moves, 25 best moves, and two misses. Yeah, this is what I felt. So we had a big advantage out of there, and we just kept it. Okay, that's good news. Okay, let's see. So this is book. This is all book. Okay, and from here, yeah, this actually, I was, I've been thinking about it, and I thought about it to break it there with, yeah, this should be the right move, absolutely, and I know this from my studies. Okay, so um, every time they delay this horse coming here, he should break. Every time they delayed the knight from g8 to f6, you should break the center with c4. I know this from my studies, but I was kind of a little bit afraid to apply it. Okay, we went there. We should have traded bishops here. That's a theme. That's a theme also. Yeah, probably. Although, yeah, probably, yeah, we should break here because then he would move. Well, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So this is a good move. We could start by attacking there. I just wanted to. Why I made this move? I made this move just to make sure that if he moved here, I could have immediately my knight attacking that knight and have some trades here. That's why I moved that. So okay. Now he wanted to move the queen there, attacking his pawn. But then if pawn moves here, I don't have much on it. Okay, best move, best move, best move, best move. Ooh, this is, they call it a mistake. Okay, best move. He want me to take, no, I want to trade. Best move, best move. This was a mistake by him and I got the advantage. But here, it seems that he got ahead. Okay. This was a mistake. I should have brought the queen. But again, oh, in order to get rid of this pawn, I will do it later. Okay. Now I got the queen. I got rid of that pawn. That's a mistake because I take with a pass pawn and that, yeah, with oh man, I missed the word. I got it with en passant. That's what it's called. Actually, he should have moved the king. That's a hard thing to do. That's a hard thing to do. I would maybe get it if I was in this position. Oh, he couldn't get it with a knight. Yeah, I remember. He couldn't get it with a knight because I would get his rook. And then I would get his second rook. Yep. So he moves the rook there. This one is okay, we check. This is a blunder. What does he want me to do there? Oh, that was a great move with the check. Okay. The next pawn is a great move with the check also. Best move. Good. Then again, then I hesitated because I didn't know. Yeah, he wants us to move there and maybe. Oh, I know why. So if we move here, his king could have moved here. We moved. That's again the same idea. I think that if I move here, he's probably want to move there, and then I don't have a check. I can move here and then have a check there. Yeah, could be, could be, could be there. So we kind of. Oh, now I went into the. Yeah, you see. Oh, because it's different. His king is over there. Okay, that's a blunder. Then we gain a definite advantage. Yeah, I saw that. Now this is best move. This is best move. This is best. This is best. And now I think here is where I made some mistakes. Oh, this is best move. It takes. Oh, yeah, giving up my rook was best move. He takes, and I should have got his. Yeah, I should have got his knight over here. He actually wants me to check the king first. Okay, this is best move. This is good. This is best move, getting out of the way that way with the king. Well, but again, uh, it's the only move. If I move the queen here, I lose my queen. So yeah, of course. Okay, this is best move, attacking his knight. Well done. Maybe this would be best move, attacking his queen. You wanted me to go forward. This is okay. That is okay. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. You want me to trade queens. Understandable. This is best move, shutting his queen down. This is good. You want me to check first, but I don't see any continuation. I must analyze these after with the engine. So he goes here. I make the decision best move to protect that pawn and avoid any shenanigans here. Good move for him. Good move for me. He preferred me to go that way. Okay. It's a good move. He wanted me to just screw up his knight, leave the knight there, king there. This is best move, getting rid of that knight. And now I believe this is where we played perfectly. Check, best move. King moves. We should have checked again, but I don't see a continuation. If we check there, king moves here, so we're kind of in perpetual. We're kind of in perpetual because I don't have rook here. So okay, but maybe there is another sequence that we can maybe analyze later. Okay, I protect this. Now he gets it. I best move. He takes. Best move. He takes. Let me check. Okay. he wants exactly the same, but earlier. Yeah, well, it would be exactly the same result, but earlier, and we kept one more pawn on the board. Yeah, that was the when we did this. No, 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 no. One. Okay, here is good move. This he wants. Yeah, but we had our. Yeah, well, I stand by. I need to. Now I have the chance to do it. Yeah. Okay, check, check. This is best move. He takes. I take. He takes. He wants me to move the rook back. Uh, he wants me to take the rook back here. Okay. So if I take the rook back here, he moves his pawn here. I move here, and I can save it. Uh, but still, I don't know. Okay. All right. Then he takes. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. Actually, he wanted me to move my king to protect my rook. Yeah, it's kind of legitimate also. Okay, check. Okay, and here I just knew that I had the win. So, yeah. So, okay, it was a little bit longer than necessary, but I feel it was kind of good also. Um, so what are the highlights? What did I play with 80.7? So it seems that it was the game I played with less success. I played at wow, hey, I played at 1,400 level. um, yeah, that's what we want to get, but it will take a long time to get there. All right. Hey, nice. Okay, so these were today's games, and as usually, and it was this week's finished line. Okay, so let's just do some checking here. We went up, fortunately, today some points, and I was not feeling very good. So the Friday and the fact that it's 13, it's good for us. Go figure. Go figure. We still down in points since the beginning, but we went today. We went up 30, no, 20 something points. 26 points. Okay. So we were 838 when the 845 on November 23, on November 35, 838, and now we are 843. Recovering, okay, recovering. And I feel that when we are able to break 1,000, things will start moving a little bit better. All right, so let's end the stream, and as usual, I want to end the stream talking about a grandmaster or a chess event. And for today, I want to talk about one guy that everybody knows for sure, is Bobby Fischer. Bobby Fischer. Uh, Robert James Fischer, or Bobby Fischer. Uh, Everybody knows him. He does not need any introduction. An awesome player. He made history. He made history by winning the World Championship. Okay. A very interesting game with Boris Spassky. And actually, there is two things that about Bobby Fischer that in my opinion, one of them it's a fact. The other one is just a suspicion I have. So Bobby Fischer, uh, again, there is a lot of movies about him, and all very interesting, all very interesting. And one thing that is a curiosity that people maybe don't know is that Bobby Fischer, after he had those problems that he had to leave the U.S. and he lived in Japan, I believe, but he lived here in the Philippines. And one thing that I'm wondering is whether or not the fact that he lived here in the Philippines, that he influenced some of the great Philippine players, and at least a lot of Filipinos plays chess. I don't know if it's has some relation to that. The second thing that is just it's just a suspicion of mine, is that, well, chess during COVID, chess became very famous for the general population because of that movie Queen's Gambit. Um, and if you see Queen's Gambit, immediately I associated the main character of the Queen's Gambit, I associated with Bobby Fischer. I thought somehow the movie was more of a homage to Bobby Fischer, but kind of disguised homage to him than anything else. It's not confirmed. Actually, I'm not even sure, but I believe that they were asked, the people that make created, they were asked about this, and they kind of gave a small denial. But hey, if I look at it, especially because of two aspects. Well, the on Queen's Gambit, the girl is basically she's fighting with a Russian guy, and the Russian guy has all the support and stuff, and it reminds me a lot of the game that Bobby Fischer played against Boris Spassky. And then the other detail, and for me the most important, is the ending of the movie when the main character leaves the limousine and go play in the park and then kind of disappears, vanishes. And believe that relates a lot to Bobby Fischer. I think Bobby Fischer um, kind of have the same story, you know. I don't believe that when he was in Japan and then when he was here in the Philippines, I don't believe that he stopped playing at all. Although um, when he was kind of rescued and went to Iceland, where he ended up dying, there is a few documentaries about that. That he states clear that he hates chess, but that hate for chess that he verbalized, I think it was more of hurt than hatred. It's a love-hate relationship, and okay, like a lot of good players, he had some mental illnesses by the end of towards the end of his life. Um, and Anatoly Karpov was the guy that was supposed to play with him, challenging him from the World Championship, and he didn't play. And Anatoly Karpov, which is a great player, we'll talk about him later on another live stream. But he became, fact is fact, he became a world champion because Bobby Fischer did not play. All right. We don't know and we'll never know what would happen on that game. Okay, but certainly an interesting character. He has some. There is a lot of videos that you can research about him, and he's a very, very interesting person and a huge, huge chess player, which I don't need to talk much about. So you can read about him. And this is our end of stream uh, with the great Bobby Fischer. Okay, so everybody, thanks a lot. We'll see you again on Monday. We take the weekend off as usual. Again, apologies for yesterday not being able to stream. Um, Today the chess gods were good to us, and maybe the fact that we didn't play today have some we didn't play yesterday, maybe it had some influence and we were a little bit in a better shape, although I don't feel it. Okay, all right, so guys, have a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you again, and do me a favor, enjoy life, be happy, we only live once. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday. Thank you so much for being here.